Here I come, y'all. I'm like 3 days late making this video, so I said I had to make one. I really don't feel like it right now, but I try my best to keep my word to myself. So this is old from the other day, so I think I entitled it "What I Saw in the Sky Last Night." I want to get all the lessons out the way quickly because I need some venting. I have some venting I need to do. All right. So the other night we was in the Garden of the Gods, and I just happened to be looking up. I just happened to be looking up, and I see the stars, and the Colorado sky at night is just the same as it is in the daytime. Just every day a new adventure with your eyes. So I focused in on one of the stars, and the star was moving around. So it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I wake my husband up and I say, can you look at that star? And he looked at it and it was moving around. And he said, oh, maybe that's a satellite. So I says, what satellite bounce around at the speed of light? So I said, okay, let's focus our eyes on another star and see what happened. And it did it again. This led me to believe that when they say you are the star, look up and find yourself, this shit is trippy. Them fucking stars move. They talk to you in Morse code. I mean, I don't know. Now I have to start looking up. Before that, the other night we was talking to one of my growers, and we was all looking up at the sky, and I said, "What the fuck is that big, bright ass light?" And so they like, "Oh, it's the mountain." And I said, "No, it's detached from the mountain. It's not the mountain." And then Mike says, "Well, NORAD's right there, so it's probably just a spaceship." So I said, "No, the spaceships don't look like that. That's coming out of NORAD. They look different." So we just staring there, looking at it, and they said maybe it's a satellite. I don't know what it was that we saw, but it wasn't no NORAD spaceship that we didn't seen before. It wasn't a satellite. It wasn't connected to the mountain. It was hovering. In 2017, I looked up in the sky and I seen an orb, and I was talking to my friend Lil from Philly, lives in Hawaii now, and he says, "Do you see that in the sky?" Now he's in Philadelphia and I'm in Colorado. I'm like, how the fuck can you see that over there if it's on my mountain? But it wasn't on the mountain. It was hovering. And I think that's the same thing we saw the other night. So, I always hashtag look up. And that brings me to another thought in my head. So many of y'all so excited about the return of these so-called Anunnakis. Let me give y'all some information real quick so you can stop being ignorant. Don't be so easily fooled. Now, the Anunnaki are not sky people. The Anunnaki is tribes of the Native Americans. And if you watch the Game of Thrones and you are familiar with the Targaryens, understand the Targaryens are a Native American tribe. So the people that y'all think is coming for y'all in the sky, be careful. When I started to come into this information, and it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, first you gotta have the ability to believe in the unbelievable. Just want to know when I first started to come into my knowledge at this cycle, the Palladians, they were getting messages to me. And originally, when I would close my eyes and look into my eyelids, I would see all these tall people standing around me. And I don't know how this correlation got together, but I thought they were Palladians. And so I started to research stuff, and I came across some YouTube shit about Palladians, and it's this one video that I watched, and it just made perfect sense. It made perfect sense how they explained everything. And I said, okay, I can get with that. But then I thought, because my mom, the general, has trained me well, I said, I don't believe you. I don't trust you. I believe the story you told, but not you. Long behold, years and years later, I hear people talking about the Palladians being the ones that's causing all these problems. You have to know thyself and trust thyself. The Palladians was trying to get into my head and manipulate my thoughts and get me on their side. Good thing I'm a fucking goon when it comes to me. And because I was raised by a fucking goon, I don't trust anyone. I just don't. And because I'm like that, it's easier for me to see when somebody's trying to pull a veil over my eye. Now, you guys think that these fucking Anunnakis and these Syrians and whoever these fucking people is, I'm pretty sure y'all all got these names wrong. But I guess you gonna see. But let's talk about the fact that we all know there's people living underneath the earth, right? Inside of the earth, the inner earth people. I think the movie The Abyss was showing how this astronaut, soldier, whatever, went into the bottom of the ocean. There was an access point to another world. When that came out, I was a child, and I said to my dad, "You know that's real, right?" And he said, "Why you say that?" And I said, "Because I remember that." And I let it go. Never said nothing else about it. That was a real thing. Those people went in or under to get away from these things that came, right, from the sky that was trying to destroy them all. So I'm sitting here thinking this because life is so repetitive, nothing is original or innovative. Everything repeats. This is what makes me so depressed in my life. There's nothing new. There's nothing great. There's nothing exciting. Only repetitive bullshit. Repetitive bullshit. So now these people in the sky are coming down here to do whatever they want, right? Taking back their planet from the Draconians and the reptilians. Shut up. You guys really pissed me off with that ignorant shit. All of this is repeating itself. The people that went into the inner earth was hiding from the ones that came. So now you have all of these fools talking about let's go under, let's go in, right? You have the rich people building all of their apartments underneath the ground. Ooh, such a perfect place for them to be. We need to maximize magic with them being where they are. Anyway, then you have the people that go into the earth, right, to survive. So now that's going to be us. So you have these people saying you got to go. I don't know what I saw. What? They were saying that's the way we survive. We go hide under and all this bullshit. It's the same thing. Why would we be hiding? And the Anunnaki is your cousins, and the Syrians is your siblings. Why are you hiding? All of this is backwards. The fucking aliens have always been here. I can give you a perfect example of the different humanoids if you are willing to listen and understand. What you would call a dwarf or a midget is a particular type of humanoid from a particular planet. If anyone has seen the BBC TV show, The Republic of Doyle, the father on there, Maliki, if you look at him, you will see that he is a particular humanoid. His head structure tells you. The way his mouth goes in, it tells you that he's not from this system. He is from another planet. Now, these are two examples that I've given you. Two examples. Think about Siamese twins. Think about Siamese twins, y'all. Is that too deep for you? You can see the structure of a humanoid, not from this planet. Look at their eye structure, the formation of their head. It's the BBC show called Level. There's a mulatto woman that's the star. If you look at her head, you will see she's not from this planet. How deep are you really willing to go? How deep? I try to put one foot in front of the other foot every day of my life. Because what I know, what I've seen, what I've experienced, I have experienced. Oh my. Who could live with this knowledge? Who could? It's important that we forget. I know too much. I know too much in a world of people that know nothing. I feel alone at every step I take. I'm in a world where people just exist. They're not even on mission. How do you not be on mission? It's easy to be off a mission if you get distracted. I'm trying to stay focused on what I'm doing. My personal life is completely crumbling in my hands. But I never shift my faith or my intentions. I'm an old woman. I would say I'm about close to 100. It's always revealed to me when I go under how old I am. I am so old. And because of that, I have a short tolerance for humans. My husband said to me in a car the other day, it's hard for you, being around humans because, we're flawed. We're flawed and we don't understand what you understand. So I can't imagine how it is to be you. This is what my husband said to me. That's what he said to me. I think I had just turned my head. I just shook my head and he said that, like, it got to be hard for you to be around humans. But I wrote this contract out so I could be around y'all. So I have to make this work. I have to make this work. I have made myself so incredibly small, so small to be with y'all, to merge with y'all, to commune with y'all, to understand y'all, to help y'all. But I don't think you want my help. The last time I seen the plan when I was under, I went back to my ship in my control room. And I said I can do it better than that. I remember that. Let me help him this way. And so that way that I developed up there in the spirit world, and I came back down here and I told y'all what to do to give you all your power back. And y'all didn't even accept that. I don't think I can help y'all. To what end? I literally told you what to do to return your power to you. And you do nothing. Poor humans. So easily manipulated. So easily brutalized and traumatized. Poor humans. If you knew what I knew, I saw that some of these YouTube celebrities or characters, whatever you want to call it, they're putting together an event in November in Houston. And I was like, I love when they do that, when they get together and they give these talks. But then I'll be like, and then what? Once everyone's talked, what now? It has to be more than talking. Everything is the same, it's repeated. Everything is the same. I watch my husband look so strange when he's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. And I'm like, but you're a God. So you maybe not want to run around like that. How could he believe that he's a God if he's homeless living in his car? Huh? How could you believe that you are a queen when nobody listens to you? How can you believe that you are here to do a great, great, great thing when everybody tell you you're autistic or ADHD? I'm constantly getting in trouble with my team because they said it's no reason. It's absolutely no reason for me to be in this situation. But like I tell y'all when I teach y'all, there's one thing to be what you are up there. It's something completely different to be it here. So my husband has been really truly studying me and how I manifest and how I do magic and fuck shit up. And something as simple as this hotel room that we're in. He said, when we got pulled up to the hotel, I said, I don't want to be around humans. I need to be on the top floor. I just said that. When we came in, they gave us the key to the fourth floor. It's 6 floors. I didn't like the room. And I told the man I didn't like that room. And he gave me the room 612 on the top floor. And the numbers added up to 9. So something as, hey Kevin, something as simple as wanting to be on the top level and not at the bottom or in the middle with everyone else. So he's like, okay, we need land. So make that shit happen. And I can't do that. For some reason, when it is that I want something to happen for myself, I've never been able to manifest it. I don't know what block I'm putting up. I don't know. I'm so over trying to figure this out. Okay, Kevin, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I just saw it come up on my thing too. So I'm just on here basically. I was talking about what I saw in the sky. The reason why Brother Wisdom won't have the information that Flurburn have and Flurburn won't have the information that I have is because it's a network. Y'all have to understand that this is a network system. We are a beehive. Everybody has a job to do. Everybody has a position to play. For the council will have individual things that they are made aware of and the other council members won't be. Okay, cool. Let me. Yeah, I know she is. I just want y'all to always remember you only want to take puzzle pieces from the people that you come across in life, in your family, your loved ones, your friends, and in business. Okay, you want to always only take the pieces that fits your puzzle. That shit is very important. Stop sending me these fucking emails. My daughter is against college. She is not interested in college, and all they keep doing is trying to get her scholarships to go to college. She's not playing that game. So anyway, I wanted to get that message out to y'all about that the stars in the sky. Obviously, it's something you need to know, and you know, I'm looking at this fucking live counter and it says I have 0 people live. How the fuck do I have 0 people live if I'm actively talking? Actively talking. Look, I'm actively fucking talking to a human being. So how can I not have nobody fucking watching me? They so full of shit. I haven't had no new views on my videos. It's saying there's only been 22 fucking people looking at my video. I'm sick of YouTube. Yeah, I keep coming on here. It's the only way I can connect with y'all. I'm over all of this. I'm just over this shit. So I'm gonna end this here about that, and then I'm gonna do another live video because I have some personal issues that I want to vent, and I don't want to mix it with the lesson I'm trying to teach y'all. So I'll be back.